And so God will put us in a position where we'll look around and be like, I don't understand. Like, and this is what's so sneaky about the enemy. If it's a spirit of rejection, like we've talked about, a spirit of rejection will put you in positions in specific places where it will try to prove to you, see, God's not talking to you. See, God won't say anything to you. See, God doesn't care about you. God doesn't love you. Where's your God? Where is he? Where is he? See, you're never going to be enough for God. And it will lie to you and we'll believe it. Right? And so I'm actually really excited about this. What he wants me to share with you guys and what he wants me to help you guys with is affirmations, understanding God's plan, understanding going from hearing to knowing. See, I went a season where I heard God audibly every single day. Every single day in my journaling, I would write page after page after page after page. And then that season changed. And that season went from not hearing him at all. And I was like, Lord, wait a minute. Like we were home, like we were hanging out, we were talking every day, and now I don't hear you. Because what God is doing, and some of you are even going through this now, it's knowing him because of what his word says. It's being deeply and deeper rooted in him. He will stop talking for a season. It's testing, right? It's testing, but it is because when that happens, you have to go to his word. You have to stand on his word. What does your word say about me? That you will not leave me, that you will not forsake me. So when I feel alone, I have to know the truth that I will never be alone, that you will never forsake me, that you will never abandon me. We have to go into his word to be able to go in that season and understand that God is still God, regardless of whether we hear him or not. He is still going to be faithful. He is still going to be merciful. He is still going to be graceful, and he is still going to come after you. He still wants to pursue you. He wants you to pursue him, right? It's a relationship. And so that's something that I had to go through, was going, having that season where you're hearing God, right? Even the signs, right? Like sometimes there's signs everywhere. There's ladybugs, there's butterflies, there's Bible verses, the timing, all these little God winks. And then all of a sudden, all of it goes away. And you don't see any signs and you don't hear anything. And that doesn't mean that God has rejected you. Oh, the enemy will try though. He will try to get you to believe that. No, it's that God is calling you even deeper with him, right? Just because your daughter walks in but doesn't say anything, is she still your daughter? Just because your son walks in but doesn't say anything, is he still your son? Are you going to treat him any less? Are you going to treat him any different? No. And so it's being more firmly rooted in who we are in him. And I will be honest, mental torment will try to come in this season, because it will try to tell you he doesn't want you. You're screwing up. You're not doing enough, to get us to want to perform again, to get us to want to do things to show that we're enough again. And all of that is lies. Okay? All of that is lies. Toward marriage, believing these lies still. Because we're going to self-sabotage. We're going to do the same thing we did in the old marriage again. So the first thing is take a deep breath and breathe it out. The lie that it's never going to happen, it's never going to change. Come out of agreement with those stupid lies in Jesus' name. It's the fact that God is protecting your kingdom marriages because he knows you're not ready to be a husband or a wife right now. If you can't be a husband or a wife with God, how are you going to be a husband and a wife to a human? When God is the answer and God is the one that's going to lead you his ways. How does that make sense? Right? And so that's where the enemy will try to get you to look at the fruit, see, look, it's never going to come. Doubt is what will cause miracle signs and wonders from manifesting. Doubt cannot come out. No guilt, no shame, no condemnation, but we need to identify it. Doubt. Right? When we look on Facebook, we're checking their profiles out, that's doubt. When we're needing a sign from God that he's still keeping his promise of being God, that's doubt. So there's times where God might not show you a sign because I'm not coming into agreement with the spirit of doubt. I don't give you doubt. I give you sound mind. I give you peace. I give you joy. I don't give you doubt. So I can't come into agreement with that. And he knows. And the enemy is so sneaky that we start believing that it's God that's not giving us a sign, but yet it's a spirit of doubt that's putting us in a position to try to prove that God will never come through in our lives. So what does that mean? I'm going to pick it back up. I'm going to control it. I will tell you,